Here we have an interface in Dreamweaver with a simple unordered list. If you click on the links, jump to a section, moves back up. We're going to use Dreamweaver with CSS with our HTML files to reconfigure this menu. Now there's already some pre-existing styles added to the style sheet, for instance this one for the global nav itself, which will allow us to give the navigation bar a background color, which I've sampled out of my image. After that rule, then I'll go to the unordered list, which what I'll do there is I'll take out the default margin and padding so that you'll notice that the list collapses, bounces up against the left-hand side of the global nav. I'm going to reintroduce a little bit of left margin here so that the navigation will ultimately be indented to match the words below. Then I'm going to go into the list item itself, which I want to turn the bullets off, and I want to then go and make it an inline element so they sit next to each other instead of in a column. So now we have a bar. And the next setting will be on the anchor tag itself, where I have to change it from an inline to a block level object, which will put them back in line again. Then I float those to the left and give them some padding so they kind of expand a little bit. Now they're back in a horizontal row. The ultimate issue right now, though, is the global nav bar has disappeared. Because the children are floated, the parent has to be floated. As soon as the parent is floated and set to be 100% wide, then the nav bar itself will reappear back underneath the links again. The last thing is to do the individual pseudo classes. So for the links themselves, all I really need to do is set the link color and turn off the underline so they look more like buttons instead of text links. And then for the hover and active states, I'm going to do exactly the opposite. I'm going to do a green text to match the bar and a white background so that it does the negative when you mouse over it. Now if I turn on live view and let it compile so it grabs the fonts, now I can start to interact with the navigation. And there you have it.